Sent to the future from the year 2000 by a glitch due to the Millennium Bug, I'm adapting to thrive in the peculiar conditions of the 2020s. Join me in a multimedia extravaganza as we surf the World Wide Web, catch up on 2 decades of video games and mess around with creative tools new and old. I'm Millennium Cyborg. Welcome to the new millennium. Alright. Coming in scorching hot today as I once again went on a spree of stream innovation, fiddling with things, and I'm not entirely sure everything is going to work correctly. But we'll get there. Okay. How are we doing here? Resolution not quite right. I think last time I had to set it to the wrong thing once and then back to the right thing, and then the window size is correct. I keep scrolling past it. There we go. What's up with the sound? Desktop capture is on. Where's that amazing Deus Ex music? I probably disabled it in my volume mixer. Yep, there we go. All right. Let's see, what's next? One of the reasons felt I have to stream this is I went in and gave myself a whole cosplay, so let's pull that up. Let's see. That was not. Oh, the hotkeys focus is an issue. Go. I added the what's it called? The little shader effect. It's not finalized. This is just based on something I found on Shader Toy. But it's quite cool already. Alright. That's a touch loud maybe. Touch loud for me as well. Let's see. That's better. Oh, I've got preset camera positions, don't I? Let's see if that's better. Yeah, I've been messing around with that automation a lot, and things are half working, and it's very exciting, but it's still fiddly. Next, let's finish the cosplay off by appropriately altering these parameters. So, for a good cosplay, we're going to want kind of dark and tinted shades like this match. And then I'm going to give it a touch of reflection. That seems right. Maybe even too much still. I think I like this. Yeah. Right, what's next? Next there's the eye glow, which has two different components. One is an emissive texture on the model, which I'm triggering with the blend shape now. That's this one. Oh, and hotkeys require me to focus on the other screen for whatever reason. There we go, that's a bit of a glow. And then we're going to boost that with an effect layer. With an effect layer. Huh. Interesting. Why is that not coming in? There we go. Don't know why I reordered those layers, but yeah. Now my vision is augmented. Alright. I am ready to play. I don't remember if there are any key binds that I need to change or anything. We'll find out as we go. I'll play on medium because I've not played this in a long while. I'm gonna go for the blonde one. And now I need to pick some skills. So I usually like to play with quite a stealthy approach for these kinds of games. Environmental, lockpicking. I do like lockpicking. Medicine, swimming, low tech. Which one is... So prods is low tech. And a mini crossbow is pistol. That's pretty expensive. We've already got trained. That's why it's expensive, I guess. Sniper rifles and shotguns. I wonder. Let's start with computer. Terminals, hack computers. That seems right. Electronics. You can bypass security systems even with untrained. What about lockpicking? Efficiency increases slightly. I'm going to do this and I'm going to keep my points for later. And music down a tiny bit more. Alright, let's go for it.
Your appointment to FEMA should be finalized within the week. I've already discussed the matter.
Every time I see this intro, I just think of the...
He didn't really have a choice.
Has he been infected?
The, whatever it's called, the electronic old men recut version.
On the priority list for the Ambrosia vaccine, he was so willing it was almost
Do I
pathetic.
have my lighting on?
This plague, the rioting is intensifying to the point where we may not be able to contain it.
Why contain it? Let it spill over into the schools and churches. Let the bodies pile up in the streets. In the end, they'll beg us to save them.
I've received reports of armed attacks on shipments. There's not enough vaccine to go around, and the underclasses are starting to get desperate.
Of course they're desperate. They can smell their death, and the sound they'll make rattling their cage will serve as a warning to the rest.
I hope you're not underestimating the problem. The others may not go as quietly as you think. Intelligence indicates they're behind the problems in Paris.
A bunch of pretentious old men playing at running the world. But the world left them behind long ago. We are the future.
We have other problems.
UNATCO?
Formed by executive order after the terrorist strike on the statue. I have someone in place, though. I'm more concerned about Savage. He's relocated to Vandenberg.
Our biochem corpus is far in advance of theirs, as is our electronic sentience. And their ethical inflexibility has allowed us to make progress in areas they refuse to consider.
The augmentation project?
Among other things, but I must admit that I have been somewhat disappointed in the performance of the primary unit.
The secondary unit should be online soon. It's currently undergoing preparation and will be operational within 6 months. My people will continue to report on its progress. If necessary, the primary will be terminated.
We've had to endure much, you and I, but soon there will be order again. A new age. Aquinas spoke of the mythical city on the hill. Soon, that city will be a reality, and we will be crowned its king.
That guy is just a perfect
Gods.
Silicon Valley tech bro type. Alright, how am I gonna... I should think a bit about my location, because I'm covering half of the UI right now. What if I just move myself behind the overlay on the side? Yeah, for a bit. And what do we have in the corner that we're covering? That's just the flashlight status, which is not very important. I think we're good to go. So my keyboard is a fancy ergonomic one, and I've got a special mode for FPS games, but I might need to remap a few keys if something becomes impossible.
Heads up, JC. Your brother Paul is on his way to meet you at the dock. The NSF is raiding the island and shots have been fired. I repeat, find Paul. I will monitor your situation from HQ.
Paul, I thought you were in
I
Hong
found Paul. Mission 1.
Coalition, JC. I'm out
Successful.
using your code name.
What's going on?
The NSF. They hit one of our shipments. A few of them got away, but we trapped the rest in the statue.
What are we waiting for? Looks like a textbook assault.
The NSF took one of our agents hostage. The bots are holding the perimeter, but my orders are to hold back and send you in alone. I think someone high up wants to see how you handle the situation.
All I've got with me is a pistol and an electric prod. I don't mind a test, but UNATCO better issue some hardware.
Remember that we're police. Stick with the prod. It'll stun your opponents or knock them unconscious. A non-lethal takedown is always the most silent way to eliminate resistance. Just in case, though, Manderley wants you to pick an additional weapon. A sniper rifle, a GEP gun, or a mini crossbow.
The crossbow. Sometimes you've got to make a silent takedown.
Good thinking. With these tranquilizer darts, you'll have another non-lethal way to take down an enemy in addition to the prod.
I get the idea. What's the first move?
I'm going to give you a map of the island. If you can get to the north...
Crossbow's not a great weapon,
give you a
but
key to the statue doors. He responds to the code phrase, iron and copper. You could avoid a lot of fighting, though, if you found a back way to the statue.
I'll see how it looks on shore.
Your primary objective is the makeshift command center the terrorists have installed at the top of the statue. But don't forget about Agent Herman. We think he's being held on the ground floor.
What are my orders when I reach the command center?
Interrogate the leader. We don't yet know why the terrorists would risk an open assault.
so I played through the original game in its entirety, and I mean, there's 3 main endings that you can get by saving right at the end and making a different choice. I don't actually remember many of the story beats.
NSF everywhere, JC. Your orders are to shoot on sight. A UNATCO informant on the North Dock can get you inside the statue. Look for a bum. Identify yourself with the phrase, iron and copper.
Iron and copper, got it. North side. Well, we don't have a map yet. We do have a compass. If we manage to cross the island, get some extra info. Always run enabled. Okay, so that's my fastest speed. And that's already one of the terrorists. I'm going to try not to save scum too much. But in this sort of game, I really do tend to save and then try something and then repeat. Right, there's no aim down sights, I don't think.
If you want to make a covert approach, remember the Academy's stealth course. Stay out of their field of view, walk slowly to stay quiet, and crouch behind cover. Or if you have to get your hands dirty, remember that a headshot is a lethal takedown.
How do I crouch? Control. Go. Reload. Jump, crouch, got it. My amazing jumping ability. They have annoyingly good eyesight for starting enemy. I assume I at least hit him.
I got this one.
I keep wanting to aim down sights. How do I... Well, I didn't kill anyone. So that's out of range. Let's try going around the side. I'm gonna right click to aim down sights 1 billion times today. I only have 3 ammo for this. There's no detective / witcher vision. I'll try the prod. He's gonna turn around, isn't he? No. Good old multi-tool. If I remember right, they don't stay down forever either. I'm too far away from the mic. Looks like my levels are kind of quiet. Wow, this is taking forever to lock in. And yeah, okay. I'd forgotten this particular aspect of the game.
They found us.
So if you read the description of this mod, it's really quite impressive what they did. The model of Lady Denton was originally there in the game files, but all of the audio had to be recorded or modified. Oh, thank darts. Let's reload. What? I got a clip with a single dart in it. I should activate my flashlight. Oh, right, and then that uses my bioenergy.
Good thinking. You might be able to avoid some of the security by entering this way.
I'm still looking for the north of the island. Is that a friend? That's a friend. I think I'm safe here.
It all happened an hour ago. The barge docked and the
What's
NSF
here?
moved right on in, offloading the cargo into speedboats. Our undercover man, Harley Philbin, should be somewhere out on the docks now.
I'm gonna get this pig. Fascist.
What's going on? I'm out of charges. You're gonna have to use the gun. Or just use the robot. Flares and cigarettes. Rockets. Yeah, sniper rifle ammo. I know I used to be better at the stealth in this game. Yeah, so the a lot of dialogue was re-recorded, and a lot of dialogue was edited, taking other lines from the voice actor, editing in a sibilant sound for turning he into she, and all kinds of things. It's really worth reading.
Iron and copper. The statue is copper on an iron frame, right?
Password's enough, pal. Don't think you know something about the lady I don't. My dad did tours out here.
I heard that you could get me inside.
Depends. You get your man out, take back the statue, whatever. But I know the commander and I don't want to see him get hurt. Here's a picture so you don't make a mistake.
You can trust me.
I'll take your word. Here's the key to the front entrance. Commander's not much of a soldier. He'll surrender as soon as he sees you. I need him alive because he's my main contact at the NSF. If he's dead, I don't have much of a business.
Thanks.
Okay, that's not what I wanted to press. More flares, fire extinguisher, another crowbar. Flares. I don't think I really. Well, I guess Dave's on flashlight, but actually my bioenergy is already running low. Let's see. How do I see the rest of my inventory? B. B. How much is a medkit heal again? I'll risk it for now. Yeah, it doesn't say.
You with Philbin?
I get a cut for bringing him over.
Tell me what you know about the NSF operation.
I'm not that high level. The more elite troops, they're the ones that took over the ship and unloaded it into speedboats. I think we're supposed to be a diversion.
A ship?
That's all I know. The commander gave me a 10mm clip, a box of 30-06 ammo, and some crossbow darts and said, keep your head down. Huh, like I'm gonna take on UNATCO troops. Want 'em? You can have the clip for 175, the 30-06 for 300, and the darts for 50. But if I was you, I'd avoid a head-on attack altogether and not even use the key Philbin got. I'd go in the statue from the back. Less security that way.
I'll give you 50 for the darts.
The commander's the whole reason my neighborhood turned into a war zone. Somebody should stick him full of these things like a roast pig.
Next, I remember we passed by... a little underground bit that I think has an augmentation canister. Right here. Why do I remember that and not other things from the game? I have no idea.
Thought I saw some pig.
Did I not buy the darts? What's going on? I mean, running to the friendly robot is certainly the cheapest way to take down terrorists. I'm not sure it wins me points on any particular scale the game has got. I've got 0 ammo for this. Did I really buy 1 ammo? Well, we've got this non-lethal option as well. That's something at least. Oh. Check. And another tranq dart. Oh, several. Better. Do I need to put more points into pistols if I want to actually be able to aim? I suck at jumping. I think you can augment that. Alright, what have we got here? Hazmat suit.
This power box must have been damaged in the raid. Don't cross through the arcs. I'm also picking up an EMP field here. If you're not careful, it'll suck away your bioelectrical energy.
NSF 001, password, smash the state. My hands are full. What do I need to do for putting away? Oh. Okay, there's a different shortcut for the flashlight anyway. These are augmentation slot. Beans. Team say. Yeah, sure. Ah, interesting. What the hell do I have on my keyboard mapping on the right side? There we go. There's no room to lift that. No. I need one multi-tool to bypass it. I can just do this. Doesn't work. Energy is being drained when I'm near there. Let's just use our multi-tool. Does the soda recharge my bioenergy? Heals 2 points. Well, better than nothing. Ooh, weapon modification. I'm already unsure what to do with my modifications. Should I put them on? I want to find everything on the level, so I'm gonna. Where was my put weapon away? Go. Gonna explore some more. Let's start with the outer perimeter. Whoa. Alright, a nice stealthy blow to the back of the head.
This pig.
For 12.
God damn.
Oh wow. So does this game auto-save? Now's a great time to find out. Guess not. Well, this time. Maybe I can do a bit better.
If you want to make a covert approach, Remember the Academy's stealth course. Stay out of their field of view, walk slowly to stay quiet, and crouch behind cover. Or if you have to get your hands dirty, remember that a headshot is a lethal takedown.
Alright, so... Oh. What are you doing? Is that not good enough? Getting a lot of ammo here. And I got spotted.
I'm gonna get this.
Use the same strategy as last time because it worked so well. Are you coming? Come on. Either he'll faint on the way, or... Let's explore this side. Refresh my memory.
Freight base is under lockdown until the danger's gone, Agent Denton.
Right. How you guys holding up?
UNATCO command made us pull back. I guess for Gunther's sake. What's the deal? We're ready to go in.
We're taking the minimum force approach. We're cops, after all.
Ask me. I think we should frag them all. You trespass on UNATCO property, you get pumped full of lead.
When due process fails us, we really do live in a world of terror.
Thought you nanowogs were supposed to be badass killing machines. Guess I was wrong.
Guess so.
Some advice. You get out there, you're gonna have to tangle with some real sons of bitches. Best thing is to pick them off from 50 or 100 paces with a scope. I scored an extra one from a couple of thugs we dropped down by the dock. You can have it for 700 credits. I also picked up some 10mm ammo and some crossbow darts.
I don't remember how many credits I even have.
Shouldn't you turn that stuff over to the quartermaster?
Sure, I will. As long as Command has the rest of us on parade drill, someone might as well put this hardware to use.
Guess I don't have 700 for the scope.
I don't have the 7.
Guess you'll have to go with that min.
How much do I have? 500.
Welcome aboard, Agent.
So we picked up a multi-tool, but this is locked with a... It's a lockpick. We've got a surveillance camera. What's that? Security keypad. I guess it was inevitable that would work. In case anyone isn't aware, this is a code that's famously in a lot of games that use keypad 0451. I don't think this is the right one for NSF 001 and smash the state, but I bypassed the security terminal. Okay, I managed to open that, but I still can't open this. Well, I've got a lockpick. Does it matter if anyone sees me? I know the mechanics I'd expect in a more modern game, but I don't remember exactly how it works in this one. MP grenade. Is that it? Not a great trade, but worth it for the experience we got.
Everything was clear an hour ago. Then, boom.
Bonus crate here, and a lockpick.
Better have the right equipment. You'll be sorry.
I'll check back with you later.
I can always come back here. Yeah, it doesn't let me in here at all. Do a quick save. Feel bad about the tranquilizer dart now. Is that an enemy? That's an enemy as well. I don't care too much about every last little bit of equipment and so on that's around. I just want to do the things that will give me experience. It seems hard to not get spotted when using the darts. Not now.
The NSF has set up patchwork security systems.
Yep, thanks. Let me see if I can do a...
Quiet. I think we got... Ooh.
Nice! And a rod charger. That NSF, yeah, smash the state.
The NSF put a commercial-grade security bot in this area. You can either avoid its patrol route, or, if you're feeling lucky, try and take it out with the EMP grenades or explosives. I wouldn't recommend taking it on with small arms.
Got an EMP grenade. What's its route? Does it ever stop for a bit? Well, nice, we got the security camera too. Alright, turret status. open, unlocked, camera off. And this one. I'm not even sure I did there. Seems to have been a bunch of poison gas released.
She can't hide. I got this one.
How did you get here, buddy? I guess the door was open and he saw me. Haha, he's taking damage from the poison gas. It might not be poison, it might just be sleep gas.
She can't hide for long.
I usually... Well, for this kind of game I would usually play it so that I don't get spotted, and if I do I might reload, but... Gotta wait so long after moving to get the aim back. Yeah, I heard one of them fall over. Perfect.
Huh? Pig. Careful. These UNATCO guys got all the tricks.
I indeed have all the tricks. Getting shot and then...
Amateur stuff. Keep an eye out for ways to bypass it. These old pre-millennial buildings are riddled with ventilation shafts and maintenance tunnels.
Who was that? I didn't see a uniform. All clear. She vanished.
No object permanence.
Who was that? They found us.
Well. I'll get some orgs. Oh, here we go. I'm a white hat hacker, really. This is totally ethical. It's a terrorist ATM.
Is someone...
Gotta be a better way of sneaking up on them, but... Ooh, classic air ducts. A locked door. We could investigate that. What did we pick up just now? The something disposable plasma-based weapon, next generation stealth pistol. So it's stealth, but it is lethal. Oh, and this is the bit where I could, if I had enhanced strength, pull through there by lifting all the big boxes. I think that's what it is. Didn't you have lockpicks? What? I was just trying to eat the food.
Wait. Uh-oh. She's a cop.
There's Gunther. I'm gonna eat what I have available. I guess I should use a medkit for this one. Drop the cigarette, that's no use to me. How are we doing? We haven't even been upstairs yet.
Gunther's in that room, one of our top agents.
When the other kids on my block elected me king of the world, a political office open thankfully only to 8-year-olds, I moved quickly to consolidate my power. I declared that all subsequent elections were forbidden, that the office of king was reserved to me and my descendants for all eternity. I don't remember what morsels of political philosophy were hurled at me. That isn't fair, perhaps, or you can't do that. My rebuttal? Yes, I can. I'm king. All subsequent debate involved rocks. Even Gretchen, green-eyed lovely Gretchen, held me pinned to the ground as the others asserted their own right to the throne with whatever stones happened to be within easy reach. With a 35% approval rating after the UN funding fiasco, President Meade should reflect that these children and millions of other free thinkers have reached voting age. Who wants to cast their first stone? I don't remember much about the president in this game. That one doesn't even recharge health. That's this door that we came out of. So I want to look around a bit more outside because that's the main entrance. I know there's a back entrance that takes us straight upstairs.
Wait, fight, fascist. Now this is what I signed on for.
I did not expect to die in a single shot. Wow, I'm doing terrible.
The NSF put a commercial-grade security bot in this area. You can either avoid its patrol route, or, if you're feeling lucky, try and take it out with the EMP grenades or explosives.
Okay.
The NSF put a commercial-grade security bot in this area. You can either avoid its patrol route, or, if you're feeling lucky, try and take it out with the EMP grenades or explosives. I wouldn't recommend taking it on with small arms.
Got lucky with the headshot there. Okay, so I'm really squishy.
The NSF put a commercial-grade security bot in this area. You can either avoid its patrol route, or, if you're feeling lucky, try and take it out with the EMP grenades or explosives. I wouldn't recommend taking it on with small arms.
In the inner ring, there's one or more snipers. I got kind of lucky on the first go round.
The NSF put a commercial-grade security bot in
I'm going to save after this message so I don't have to listen to it a million times.
Try and take it out with the EMP grenades or explosives. I wouldn't recommend taking it on with small arms.
Alright, camera off. That should unlocked but not open. Camera. Actually, where is this exactly? It's behind the entrance. Get out of here before that explodes. And save. Right, that's not the sniper. That's the sniper. So I can move my arms around wildly as long as I don't change my position. He's out of range now. Both out of range. Terrible place to tackle sniper from.
I think we've got pig. Fascist. I'm hit.
Right. I feel like if I figure in the time it takes to actually swing, I could get better at the melee.
I know I heard some pig. I'm hit!
Oh wow, I took a bad hit there. Okay, so the medkit's 50.
I think we've got an intruder. I got this one.
That's a lot of damage. Right. Save. Let's save on top. Don't know. I don't understand how it's creating new saves. Where's our sniper?
Wait, fight! She's a cop.
Did he graze me with the sniper bullet?
Is... Uh-oh.
It does a lot of damage.
I got this one.
Thought I got him that time. Gonna peek out.
Wait, fight, pig!
If I can get a certain distance, when do they notice me?
Quiet.
They only notice me once I'm quite close. So I can run until then.
Wait, quiet.
Okay, well not that close. And then sneak. Oh, nice. That works. Right, I'm a pro now. What do these goggles do? Oh, I'm remembering the goggles. I think they're night vision, but they also take bioenergy. How do I turn these off? Oh, they have their own power supply? Well, that sucked. Right, we're towards the front here. There's nothing too exciting around there. We haven't done this bit this time around, so let's do it now.
The barge docked and the NSF moved right on in, offloading the cargo into speedboats. Our undercover man, Harley Philbin, should be somewhere out on the docks now.
Okay, it deleted the temporary save it was suggesting, and I overwrote the older one, which is good.
Thought I saw some.
You saw nothing. Can we get him from the side? Yes! Oh, damn. Close.
Wait, quiet.
If only I could stop saying "Hur, hur, hur, ha." Maybe I could make a stealthy approach here. I'm almost entirely satisfied with my keyboard, but I've created multiple...
When are we gonna see some action? It's a cop.
That didn't work. One thing I would change, I've only noticed this recently as I try to do more ambitious things with some of my shortcuts. I could really use to make it so I can press both of the thumb keys at once. Like on an ergo thumb cluster, it's not always... not always that easy. I'm thinking maybe if I printed some custom keycaps, I could make something where it's easier to...
I got this one.
press multiple keys with the thumb at once. Because I need to do that to activate certain things, like
I got this one.
in my default layout, the F keys.
Wait, quiet. Uh-oh. She's a cop.
Almost had it. Just needs to be a little more patient. Yeah, and in this game, jumping and crouching at the same time requires my thumbs to do something uncomfortable, laying across two different keycaps that aren't shaped to make that comfortable. Right, I managed it once.
Uh-oh. She's a cop.
I mean, the AI is, I think, doing quite advanced stuff for the time. It seems to have an idea of where they last saw me. Good time to save, actually. Finally. Now I'm back to the obnoxious saving every 30 seconds way. Of playing these games. I enjoy it, really. It's possible to swim around the entire island to this dock, but yeah, I don't have any swimming, right? Okay, can't swim. Two picks, not worth it. Unless... Hello? There we go. No.
About time you
Iron.
passed.
I heard.
Here's a.
You can try.
Oh.
Thanks.
Sure I want any of these things? I'll take
I get a.
Tell me what.
I'm not. That's all.
I'll take more darts.
The
Let's see. So we've taken out just about everyone, I think. I'm just going to check the entrance here. Oh, hang on. I think I need to redo that underground bit too. Darts are the worst. I don't mind having to get within a certain range. I don't mind having to wait for them to fall over. It's kind of funny. It's the terrible accuracy that really gets me. But if I mod... If I mod my tranquilizer dart gun, I feel like I'm going to regret that terribly. We don't have any of the mods yet, right? Where's my inventory? Mm-hmm. Let's see, what was it? B or F1? And I can go for the health screen on H. Yeah, why wasn't it working before? I have no idea. Alright, no mods. No mods, no masters. He can see me quite easily there. Get out of here. I didn't even see if I hit him. But I guess he's alerted. Yep, sounds like we hit him. Do I really not zoom in with the... There's got to be a zoom, right? There's got to be some kind of aim down sight or zoom. Toggle scope. Z. I think I've got my Z map to shift, but I could... Yeah, switch keyboard mode. You know what? I do enjoy a good snipe. Though my skills on this weapon are low. I mean, you can't argue with results. I guess the game isn't super generous with any particular kind of ammo or upgrade, and so it's good to... Probably not great to specialize in too many things, but at least a couple. Yep, bioelectricity, yep.
Damaged in the raid. Don't cross through the arcs. I'm also picking up an EMP field here. If you're not careful, it'll suck away your bioelectrical energy.
Let's try the jumping route this time. Keep our multi-tool. Well... Do I have to do something more elaborate with my assortment of boxes? Oh, it's going to be a pain, isn't it? Fine. Let's multi-tool it up. I'm just out of range and not... Oh no, I thought I was... No, I'm losing... I was out of range. I was just losing bioenergy because of the... flashlight. It's so tempting to throw some of these mods onto the crossbow. Especially in the accuracy ones. Clip size. Okay, clip size only really applies to other weapons, but laser... I mean, who needs it for the sniper rifle, really? I see. I've got tranquilizer darts and regular darts. That's why I was confused sometimes and didn't seem to pick up ammo. Tranquilizer dart and sniper rifle is... This is extremely tempting combination. And then I'm guessing there's not much in the way of mods for... Really, this guy's just standing there. Game AI is really tough. I've been having a great time exploring all kinds of ideas, mostly involving shaders recently. And I'm at the point where whenever I get a dumb idea, I can probably actually implement it given a bit of time. Which is dangerous because now I don't know enough to know what's worth working on, but I certainly can get excited. And yeah, that was obviously a bad shot. Like just today I had this idea that, you know, we've got all these lighting effects for VTubers now and many different ways of doing them. But what we don't have is other kinds of feedback from the game. So Ren's been working on some very cool feedback from emulators where they read the memory state in the emulator using a Lua script to detect conditions like Fireflower in Mario and
I swear I heard it.
whoops. You saw nothing, buddy. And hitting the sides in F-Zero. And I just had the thought today that could implement...
I know I heard something. I got this one.
It's terrible. Gotta be able to do better than that. Yeah, I had the idea that you could do some kind of motion estimation or optical flow on the game. On the game capture. And doing this like on top of the game capture is an inefficient idea for multiple reasons. One is that the encoding you're running will already be doing that, but it's not something you can really extract, I don't think. The second reason why it's inefficient is that, hey, a lot of games are probably calculating that already, or could give you a depth buffer. But as a kind of naive approach, doing some kind of optical flow analysis on the game itself. For example, when I'm moving forward here, you would see a kind of zoom in. Moving back, you would see a zoom out, right? The pixels at the edge would be moving outward or inward. And then when I'm turning, you'd see that effect. With all of the pixels moving left or right. You could use that to apply some kind of motion to the character. Even if it's just at the level of the OBS scene. I'm kind of still thinking through the idea. And I don't even know... Like, you can get extremely fancy with motion estimation. And I'm really thinking of what could I slap into a naive shader? I might give it a go. I did find some implementations of optical flow on Shader Toy, which from the quickly looking at, you know, the Wikipedia description and a lot of research papers show up, a lot of very complex algorithms show up. For robotics and for situations where you need really accurate results, and 3D estimation from a camera. All I'm after is a general idea of, are we moving forwards or backwards, or I'm just bothering some rats right now. Wow. Oh no. I'm sorry, rat. I want to spend 4 picks on this. Does the crowbar take away from the strength at all? No. Okay, well. I don't have any explosives. I think an explosive would be the other way to get access to that. Alright, what's left outside? Just that satellite dish, I think. I don't remember if I did it already this time. This is not an efficient playthrough.
Better have the right.
Yep.
I'll check back.
Okay, yep. There.
Welcome aboard, Agent.
We got that one too. Let's waltz right into the front door. And not die this time. I'm tempted to try a gas grenade. Oh, there's that thing, right? I can just shoot the barrel. As long as he's near it. Well, it's not near it now. Who's firing? Someone up there. I thought there were more people here. There's a keybind for quick save, but it's on an F key, so it's actually on this keyboard slower for me to reach that for that than menuing. Again, because of this.
Ping.
Slight issue with my layers and my thumb keys. Yeah, I guess, I mean, although I could change the layout, I could also try to just 3D print special keycaps. First time. Every time. Maybe there's a way to actually climb up there? Alright, so that was just that. We've still got this door to look at. Camera, right? Oh. I thought I turned that off. Hi, David. How's it going? well, not a very important camera. Right, let's free Gunther before we go any further. Yeah, I wanted this.
Security setup is strictly amateur stuff. Keep an eye
But
out.
this is the
These old
Lady Denton mod for
ventilation
Deus Ex, which restores the cut content of a lady version of the Denton model. And they also had to rewrite some of the dialogue, and they did a lot of very careful work with the script. Oh, it's 2 a.m. for you. I've got to admit, I these days I do have a tendency to stay up late and watch streams as well. In my time zone, everyone, you know, like a lot of interesting people come online and start streaming at around midnight to 2 a.m. Plenty of lockpicks, so...
I swear I heard something.
I was about to say, let's try the stealthy approach, and then I hit the jump key by accident. Yeah, I'm doing well. I'm tired because I spent all week staying up late working on various cool little ideas for the stream and for my content. I made a website on NeoCities, which is like a modern GeoCities. You just upload some HTML and some images, and they host it for you. And a few other VTubers had sites on there, and it's very thematically appropriate for me. So I'm at y2kcyborg.neocities. What is it? .org? And I have lots of wild ideas to do with shaders.
Gunther's in that room, one of our top agents.
This guy interrupts me at the worst times.
Is someone there?
Nope, no one here.
I guess it's nothing.
Yep. You definitely didn't see me.
I swear I heard something.
Where are you going? He's going to activate the alarm. No thoughts of self-preservation. Right, weapon accuracy mod. I'll turn off... No, no, that was bad. Unlock the door. Leave it closed until I get up to it. Yeah, I've got 6 month anniversary stream going to be coming up. Maybe I'll do it on the 26th itself, or on a day nearby. And I'd set myself a list of goals, and I'm trying to do a whole bunch of them at once.
Glad you're not hurt, Agent.
Command should not have left us to be surrounded.
Risk is part of the job. I think you lucked out this time.
Agent Navarra and I were ready to go in, but for no reason they said pull back. I do not retreat. Please give me a weapon and move out of the way.
I think there's a whole bunch of stuff that can happen with this character. I don't remember any of it.
First thing is to get you out of here. I'll handle the enemy.
Excuse that I have forgotten your brother Paul Denton and the infinite power of nano-augmentation.
I just can't spare any arms. Please retreat to a safe location.
Go ahead. Advance up the stairs to the command center at the top. I will take my rusty metal bones and...
Aww. He's an old school cyborg. Doesn't have the fancy nano augmentations that we have. Obviously bitter about it. A mirror. That really... I feel like there's a very narrow period of time when you had proper full mirrors in games. I guess the best implementation I saw first was Duke Nukem 3D, and this is an Unreal Engine 1 game, right? And after that, I mean, as soon as you started getting into fancier forms of rendering, it became a lot more expensive to do any kind of real reflection. And it's used in so few places that well, I should correct that, because a mirror, right, is going to reflect your own character in the view behind you, and that's relatively expensive in many engines. Screen-spaced reflections, like on a puddle, can work entirely based on as a post effect on the screen, and those are pretty much fine. And to get back to true reflections, I think that's the point where you start needing ray tracing on the graphics card. Ray tracing acceleration. My knowledge is approximate, but nice. I vaguely remember there being some heavy ordnance around here. I'm getting better at that.
She's a cop.
Ow. I think reflections are also pretty straightforward in well, at least for a mirror. Pretty straightforward in any portal-based engine, but I guess that's not the way things are done anymore. There was was it the original Prey? That was a proper portal-based engine. Actually, you know what? Maybe I should stream the old Prey. I've not seen anyone talk about it recently. And although a lot of it was not that, I mean, it was fine for a lot of it, but then there was a few specific sections with really impressive...
Huh? I got this one.
messed up. Really impressive effects in terms of like changes in gravity and scale. Is anything right here? Should save. Welcome, Boa Badino, if I'm pronouncing that right.
Thought I saw someone.
Yeah, so this is playthrough of the. I mean, I'm taking absolutely ages on this, which is what I tend to do on this kind of game. But of the Lady Denton mod for Deus Ex, which took an enormous amount of care. It's really impressive if you read up on what they did. They started by restoring the Lady Denton character model. But after that, they had to do a lot of work to the script and voice lines. And it doesn't modify the rest of the gameplay. They did their best to make it compatible with other mods, which I've not tried before. And yeah, I'm in my my Lady Denton cosplay. I ripped some of the game textures and slapped them on my VTuber model and added. Ow, that's not good. I was distracted. I love to carefully disarm mine like that. I find that very satisfying. It's even better if you don't get caught by it in the first place. Oh, that's just too tempting. I'm not sticking to a strictly non-lethal playthrough, so... Okay, I was too close. I was way too close. Yeah, moddable games. You can do so much. There's a mod for Valheim I saw someone made where you can just stick your own character model in. And Iron Mouse was using that. Oh, that made a mess. And all their stuff is gone. I modded myself into Stepmania by editing one of the classic DDR models that's compatible. I had to open up Milkshape and which I hadn't opened up in a very long time. And the I had to edit individual parts of the model very slowly.
Plague vaccine ambrosia. We can't locate it. See if the leader will surrender when you reach
Oh, thanks.
the post. We'd like to interrogate him.
When are we going to see some action?
This would be a great time for a gas grenade. Probably.
Huh?
Did I even get them? Let's try that again. I was trying to be clever, but I don't actually know the what am I hitting? Don't know how the grenades bounce very well. Nice. Okay, not... What? Okay. The approach needs to be modified slightly.
Uh-oh.
I use this hazmat suit.
I'm hit!
Well, I think it provided partial protection. Good enough. How do I stop using it? It's gonna run out. Cannot be dropped. Eat a few snacks. Oh well. The pepper spray. Interesting. Yeah, I've not actually played in a long time. Look out for any further gas grenades. You can only carry... It's fairly arbitrary. Only carry one of the little plasma guns.
Easy. We want you to take this one alive and conscious. Find out what you can about the shipment, then turn him over to one of the troopers.
Okay, this is just a conversation now. I think I've got all of the exploration bonus. Or almost all. Oh, there's the augmentation canister. I don't care about anything else. Give me the canister.
So you think you know better than FEMA what to do with this month's ambrosia shipment?
You're too late. It's on its way back to the people, and you can't do a damn thing about it.
Tell me about the shipment, and I'll order the troops to pick you up as a prisoner instead of a corpse.
Ask away. We already won this round.
Where are you taking it?
We're just giving ordinary people the same chance to survive as the bureaucrats in Washington.
You'd have to unload in New York because the choppers would spot you at sea.
I think the government made the plague on purpose to get rid of the population growth.
Well done. I will pass on your orders to the troopers. Report back to base on the west side of the island. Mission complete.
The chief finally let us loose. We were right behind you and cut through them like a hot knife through butter.
And after I carefully tranquilized almost all of them, I think this was the first game where I saw detail textures used. For some reason, that's something I remember about the early level. So when you get real close, this extra, I don't know if it's implemented as a bump map or just a diffuse texture. Part of me is very tempted to put the augmentation canister towards jumping so I can make my way around up and down levels, but I don't think that's necessarily the best choice.
They sent us in to pick up the pieces. We've already searched the bodies and delivered the enemy munitions to the quartermaster.
I like how they have some of the characters give that kind of little explanation that I'm not sure a more modern game would bother with.
Don't worry about the bodies. We'll handle the cleanup.
Well, what does Paul think?
Got the island secured. How did things look in the statue?
The leader surrendered, so they were after Ambrosia.
A month's supply for the East Coast. We think they've taken it back to the city.
I didn't know UNATCO handled the Ambrosia distribution.
Manderley will brief us shortly. UNATCO makes sure the limited supply of vaccine gets to government agencies and key industries.
It's good to finally see some action.
Just keep a level head. You're doing well so far. Now get inside. I'll meet you in Manderley's office, level 2.
All I did was slap my texture on the on my existing model, so I don't have the jacket. Kind of like the look of the jacket. Tempting to model it, but I've got so many other things I'd like to model. Let's get my camera back in the good position. There we go.
Get inside. I'll meet you in Manderley's office.
You're Paul's sister, right? The new agent?
You can't tell?
Welcome aboard, sir.
You mean ma'am?
Sir. We're supposed to use sir as a gender-neutral address.
Oh.
It's true. I'm inside. Yeah, like they added this little bit in the mod to explain why then later on they don't have all of the lines with sir.
Way to go, sir. I thought Gunther was a...
Changed. Which is clever. 0451, yep, the classic code.
Too. I'm pretty excited.
Are they going to get annoyed if I start hacking the computer right in front of them? You know what? A lot of time has passed, and this...
at the academy, you probably don't remember.
I'm talking about your computer. Be quiet for a bit. Just look at this computer. It's so cool to me. Like the split keyboard, the mini disc looking reader in the center, the widescreen holographic view. I would love some kind of real machine like that.
Check in with Manderley on level 2.
Sir is universal in military organizations as far as I know. That's interesting. Oh, I love this music. Did I turn myself around? Okay. Now I can do a proper comparison, right? I have to modify my lighting. There we go. There's more of a white to the glow than I put in for my eye glow. Who wears it better? I have more polygons. I think the slight increase in polygons does look better. But yeah. I like the lipstick as well that she's got. I hadn't thought about lipstick. I've messed up my scene camera again. There we go. It's so good to have. I mean, right now it's a bit fiddly because I have to click away from the window to. I have to click onto a different monitor for the global hotkeys to work. But having a Stream Deck to
The retinal scanner can read blood vessel patterns right through your
control all of the little fiddly effects I've got set up in VC Face and OBS. It's just a lot of fun to be able to.
I heard there was a lot of fighting topside.
What fun to press buttons and make all these things happen.
Remember that Mr. Manderley wants to see you. Level 2. His secretary, Janice Reed, has your login and password.
Is this my first day? Like, first part of your employee induction. Save us from terrorists.
Hell of a first day.
There we go, yeah. I'd forgotten that detail.
We finally got to cap some rebels, eh, Denton?
Tempted, if I up my lockpicking skill, am I able to get into doors with fewer lockpicks? Right, let's do this conversation.
You're going to make a mess.
Mr. Manderley, just FYI, your new password is Night Killer. I know you led that mission in Paris against that old terrorist organization or whatever it was. Your login is still J. Manderley.
Good work out there, Miss Denton. Mr. Manderley said you handled yourself nicely. Welcome to UNATCO HQ. Our little family keeps getting bigger.
Is Mr. Manderley available?
Yes, go right in. By the way, your computer account is ready. Log in JCD, password Bionic Man.
This is also a very cool device. I don't remember what
Reporting for duty, sir.
JC, splendid. Do accept my apologies about the situation topside?
A refreshing change from the academy, sir.
Don't despise training. Even you would be worthless without the shaping touch of drills and studies.
So the NSF took a shipment of the ambrosia vaccine? Give me a chopper and a pilot and I'll handle it.
I'm sure you could. Yes, indeed. But we're having your brother head up the recovery team. You'll work with Agent Anna Navarra. Why don't we meet when you've seen Jaime for a medical checkup and received your equipment from Sam Carter? You'll be briefed at that time.
Yes, sir.
Right, it's some kind of video call thing.
The Med Center and Armory are on level 3. I've got work to do. Come back when you've...
There's a lot of good lore in this game. I'm not going to read it all, but... No. Oh, this isn't doing the thing that the later games do where it tells you... Was it like this? And then night... Oh, he doesn't have the skull gun yet. Herman. I think he gets it later, right? Our little experiment should be arriving soon. I guess that's Denton. And then we have serious concerns about the primary unit, and that's Paul.
Come back when you've seen Carter and Reyes.
Hey, I'm trying to work.
We don't have a password for her machine. I have forwarded your request. Oh, okay, we've got all of the different accounts we could pick. I don't know what happens if we run out of time. Can we log into our account here?
You got to see Carter and Reyes before Mandalay can brief you. What's the idea, JC?
Every neuron in your head has been augmented.
I guess the nano-augmentation program is really about to take off.
Alright, we've got the keyring. There we go. Oh, that's annoying. I'll have to... I'll have to come back. I don't want to waste my precious lockpicks on difficult doors that I might get keys for later. Let's start by doing the story stuff.
That was a close one up there.
Oh, I think you're in the wrong room, ma'am.
Yeah, so I think that's a line they had to
Not one bit.
re-record and re-script with a mod.
You're getting warm. You're red hot. Looks like you found me.
We've got... Yeah, I don't have the skill to bypass a lot of these cheaply. Stealing all this guy's snacks.
You're breaking my concentration. Like leading a mouse to cheese.
This thing is starting to give me a headache.
Don't worry, we shut it down when you go off duty.
I guess I'll get used to it.
I'm Alex Jacobson, communications engineer.
I suppose you already know who I am.
Getting there. You're certainly quicker on the uptake than your brother Paul ever was.
Thanks.
Don't worry, I'll be watching your back.
I guess he doesn't have anything for us just yet. What did we have? We had medical checkup. Alright, I need to think about my augmentation options, right? So the canister we picked up has combat strength or microfibral muscle. Strength will help our melee. Oh, the effectiveness of melee weapons. How does that apply to the non-lethal options, I wonder? Because the strength one is going to help me pick up heavier objects, I know that much. Alright, let's try this one. Melee. Med lab closet. No, nope, 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 nope. I didn't do anything. It takes a moment when you switch weapon for the actual selected weapon to change. And so several times now I've mistakenly activated the wrong thing. Sorry, buddy. I just wanted to see what was in your closet. I didn't mean to hurt your eyes. You're fine, right? I think I need you for the plot. Come back.
Hey, JC.
You look like the real thing. They actually let you operate on people?
Just fixed Gunther's knee, in fact. A sticky actuator. So far, I feel more like a mechanic than a doctor.
I'm impressed.
They actually let you point a gun at people.
We'll have to catch up later. I've got to leave for New York right away. Can you send Manderley whatever it is he wants?
No problem. Listen, JC, about your augmentations. You know they're preparing to roll out the technology worldwide, right?
As long as I don't turn green and grow a pair of antennas, I understand it.
Yeah, well, the design's pretty modular, which means you'll soon have access to upgrades from standard augmentation canisters.
Great. Have anything for me?
Not yet. But remember, if you find one of these canisters that you need a medbot for installation.
I'll do that.
The canisters contain a colloid of ROM modules. Some are generic upgrades, others require you to make permanent choices about how to configure one of your subsystems.
It's about time they implemented some of this stuff.
Have you met your partner yet, Anna Navarra? I think she and Gunther are upstairs in the break room.
Haven't run into her.
A real piece of work. Maybe you should compare notes before the operation. You never know. She might go easier on you.
Alright. So we talked to Anna upstairs. Oh no, there they are. And we talked to this guy.
General Carter, I read about the Merced operation in school. This is a great honor.
I'm not a general anymore. Just call me Carter.
I can't believe what the NSF did to your family.
Enough of that, soldier. We each have our troubles. I lost my children, but you've had to grow up without your parents, which requires more courage. I don't think it matters.
My parents died in a car accident. That's different.
I said that's enough. You have your own op and time is short. How about I issue you a stealth pistol?
That sounds fine. Thank you, sir.
What else do you think you'll need?
I think I'm more short on multi-tools.
Can you spare a nanotech tech tool?
Infiltrate and evade. I like that. Now move out. Manderley's waiting.
Hey, what about that guy out front selling munitions? Is that allowed?
Oh, Kaplan, right. We've got some screwballs around here, but he's not the problem. It's whoever's been breaking into the armory.
Someone at UNATCO's a thief?
Yes, sir. And a damn good one.
Is there actually a side quest for finding out who is stealing the ammo? Also, I need to heal up actually. Better? Oh, yes, please.
Way to go.
Why? How did I end up here? I thought I was going to the break room. Alright, that's their office, and I want the actual break room upstairs. Yeah, my own office.
You found your office. Did Janice give you your login? Yes, I see here that she did.
Don't have the right code.
Didn't know the NSF had so many people in New York.
Where's the break room? Break room on level 2.
That will be JC's job.
What's that?
Power station. The NSF have Ambrosia in a warehouse protected by cameras and booby traps. We want to power down the whole system.
We're taking one illicit generating plant, protected by weak groups of NSF. Knock out that plant, and Paul's team can walk right into the warehouse.
Just tell me where it is.
The NSF are openly resisting our deployed forces, gradually falling back. You'll have to deal with them first.
And you be ready, Paul. When the power drops, go in and go in hard.
I'll use my discretion.
Go in like the U.S. Marshals. We lose the vaccine, I'm sending your butt to the mayor to explain why he and his 3 daughters won't get their pills this month.
Yes, sir. Let's not waste any time, JC. Get down to the dock. A boat is waiting to take you and your partner, Anna Navarro, to shore.
Yes, get moving. Here's your op bonus for the great job you did in the statue, plus 250 for rescue.
Ah, money.
That's 1,250. We take care of our people around here.
Thank you, sir.
We'll meet up in the city.
Putting with my keyboard There we go. I'm hoping... I thought this was the break room for some reason. That's clearly a meeting room. Do I go up and then down again somewhere?
We'll finish the job when we get to Manhattan.
This is level 3. Computer Ops Medical.
Thank God my shift is almost over. Gunther should have followed orders.
This is the brig. I don't know if that's correct to call it the brig or just a set of holding cells.
I didn't know we'd be fighting a war.
Back into there.
I don't like getting shot at. Not one bit.
What have I activated? I had caps lock on. Yeah, sometimes pressing the button to go to the health screen doesn't do the right thing. I've not figured out why. It's not taking any of my input right now, except the mouse. You know what? I'm going to reboot my keyboard. Is the problem somewhere between the chair and the desk? Probably. What have I done? What stranger thing have I done in Windows that... Oh, caps lock. It was caps lock. So now if I go back. What? Alright, don't ask me. I think I managed to do two different problems at once. Honestly, I can't remember where the break room is. There's this panel that I can't access, and probably not behind there. Joseph Manderley's office.
It was quiet till sundown, then all hell broke loose. JC. Mind if I call you JC?
You'll come to admire your partner. She's one of our best.
I'm sure I will. As soon as I can actually locate her, I'll be nothing but admiration.
We'll finish the job when we get to Manhattan.
I mean, these are just someone's office. There it is.
Are you sure you pressed the right button?
I do not make mistakes of that kind.
Your hand might have slipped.
No, I wanted orange. It gave me lemon lime.
The machine would not make a mistake.
It's the maintenance man. He knows I like orange.
So you think the staff has some kind of plot?
Yes, they do that on purpose.
My new partner, J.C. Denton. Don't tell me you're going to wear those sunglasses during a night operation.
My vision is augmented.
Better to look good than to have the distractions of another agent.
Forgive my interruption. I just want to say that I look forward to working with you, Agent Navarro. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got to get to the boat dock.
I do not expect you to perform as well as Agent Herman, but the mission will require us to do more than frighten the NSF with our baggy coats that make us look bigger than we really are.
I am prepared to perform my duties.
For instance, not to be running into enemy lines without coordinated military assault.
No problem.
Yeah, I feel bad for Gunther. I recorded a YouTube short of just slapping my model on top of this my vision is augmented line, and I think a lot of, if I understand the YouTube analytics correctly, a lot of people found that video when they were searching for the mod specifically, or searching for Deus Ex, I'm not sure which. It was my first YouTube short, and something like fully a third of the people who reacted to the video disliked it, which was, I don't know, it's kind of funny. I don't often see videos with that many dislikes. It was just a 6-second shit post, but YouTube saw fit to show it to a lot of people. All right. I've been going for a bit longer than I usually do, and I need dinner, so I'm going to bring us out. Oops. Oh, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the new millennium. Yeah, honestly, I have no idea what my next stream is going to be. At this point, I'm doing so many weird things. It will be a surprise. But thank you so much for watching, everyone who tuned in. And that's all from me today. But if you, like me, have caught the Millennium Bug, don't forget to... Nope, I forgot my usual outro as well. I thought I would wing it. It's time for me to go, and if you, like me, have caught the Millennium Bug, make sure to watch the next stream, or find me elsewhere on the World Wide Web by clicking on the links below the video. I've been Millennium Cyborg, keep that future vibe, and I'll see you in the world of tomorrow.